Coming up on First at 4, the U.S. House takes a vote on who will be their next speaker. And U.S. Senator Rand Paul's office leads a veterans outreach event in Whitesburg.
Plus, we are tracking sunshine to briefly return tomorrow before rain chances increase again this week. Those details coming up as Mountain News First at 4 starts now.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News First at 4.
Good afternoon, I'm Steve Hensley. First at 4, House Republicans have rejected Congressman Jim Jordan for House Speaker, at least on the first ballot. More voting is expected later as the congressman from Ohio works to shore up support and seize the Speaker's gavel. Not all Republicans are ready to elevate the Judiciary Committee chairman to the center seat of U.S. power, second in line to the presidency. About 20 Republicans voted against Jordan.
House Democrats are in the minority. We realize that. If House Republicans wanted to elect a speaker without us, then they could have. There is still a path forward for both Democrats and Republicans to come together to elect a speaker who can unite us behind a common purpose.
Some Republicans are still upset over Kevin McCarthy's sudden ouster as Speaker 2 weeks ago. And we understand Congressman Hal Rogers voted for Jordan on the first vote today. American Jewish community leaders and lawmakers gathered in Washington, D.C. today to show their support for Israel. Attendees heard from a bipartisan group of lawmakers who vowed to pass legislation to help arm Israel's soldiers and refresh the country's weapon supplies. Senator Mitch McConnell was one of the speakers.
This is a time for choosing, and the choice is crystal clear. We must stand with America's closest ally in the Middle East, with the people of Israel, with those held hostage by terrorists, and with their families.
One of the most emotional moments came from a young survivor who escaped Hamas militants while attending a music festival. We will hear from that survivor at 5:30. Violence escalated on the Lebanese-Israeli border today, with 5 fighters from Lebanon's heavily armed Hezbollah group killed during operations against Israel. A residential building was damaged by a rocket attack in Israel's southern town of Sderot, which lies close to the Gaza Strip. 4 rockets fired from the Gaza Strip damaged homes there. Israeli authorities have urged residents in that town to vacate the city.
We are tracking more gloomy weather across the mountains into your Tuesday afternoon, but some better weather is on the way as early as tomorrow. But this evening, more gloomy weather does continue. Here's a live look courtesy of the Kentucky Mesonet over in Wayne County. And notice this is a scene across the mountains this afternoon. We are cloudy, and all thanks to some cloudy conditions that will continue into this evening as well. And as you can see on the radar, we are dry but cloudy. And again, those temperatures are chilly on your Tuesday as well. Temperatures in the middle to lower 50s and upper 50s in some areas, up to 57 for Manchester, 55 in Jackson, 52 for Pikeville, and the cool spot per usual wise down to 46 degrees for this afternoon. As we go into this evening, we are tracking some improving weather. Again, we stay dry into this evening, and those clouds do begin to clear as we go into tonight as well. And those temperatures once again chilly as you wake up on Wednesday. Lows back in the upper 30s and lower 40s, but we are tracking some really nice weather on the way for Wednesday, and be sure to enjoy that because our next rain chance is also looming by Thursday and Friday. All those details coming up in just a few minutes. Steve?
All right, thank you very much, Cameron. Senator Rand Paul's office is partnering with federal, state, and local organizations to reach out to veterans. The organizations met for an outreach event in Whitesburg today. Each booth set up gave veterans a different perspective for how they can receive help with any struggles. Senator Paul's Constituent Services Director Angie Pace says they are honored to help vets in any way they can.
Our veteran population, they've served our country. We're very grateful to them, want to honor them for their service, and we also want to reach out and assist with any issues they may be facing with the Veterans Administration.
Pace says that can include benefits, medical needs, or whatever the issue may be. She also said Senator Paul's office works to stay closely connected so they can know veterans' concerns. We will have more on this tonight at 6. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, a time many folks wear pink and honor the women we have lost, the women fighting and those who have overcome breast cancer. It's also a time doctors say their offices fill up with women wanting their yearly breast checkups and mammograms. Kristen Hurt, Women's Health Nurse Navigator at the ARH Breast Center, says those yearly appointments are important for early detection.
If we could detect it early, breast cancer has about a 99% survival rate. So for us, that's just the main thing, trying to get the patient through this process as quickly and efficiently as possible.
Hurt says 1 in 8 women are diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetime, and it's important for women to pay attention to any abnormalities in their breasts. WYMT's Olivia Calfee will have more on mammograms and exams later this evening. But coming up here on First at 4, top officials in college sports testify before lawmakers about deals involving name, image, and likeness.
Plus, we are tracking chilly weather tonight, but some temperatures are near average by tomorrow. Your full forecast coming up.